MK-Ultra was a top-secret CIA project born during the Cold War era where the agency explored the potential of mind control and psychological manipulation. This eerie program, which remained classified for decades, involved subjecting unsuspecting individuals to extreme measures such as heavy doses of LSD, hypnosis, electroshock therapy, and sensory deprivation experiments. But what was the purpose behind these horrifying tests, and what did they uncover about the human psyche? How did the CIA get away with such sinister activities, and what impact did they have on those involved? Join us as we delve into the chilling details of MK-Ultra, a dark chapter in history that continues to raise ethical questions and fuel conspiracy theories. It was a time when paranoia and suspicion dominated the political landscape. The United States and the Soviet Union were engaged in a tense standoff, and both sides were eager to gain any advantage over the other. In this climate of fear and uncertainty, the CIA found itself on a mission to explore the boundaries of human endurance and control. Their objective was nothing short of terrifying: to discover ways to break down and manipulate the human mind. If successful, they could potentially create obedient sleeper agents capable of carrying out covert missions or extract vital information from unwilling subjects. The implications of such power were enormous, and the lengths to which the CIA would go were truly disturbing. One of the primary tools in their arsenal was LSD, a powerful hallucinogenic drug that had already gained notoriety for its mind-altering effects. But the doses used in these experiments were far from ordinary. Subjects were often given massive amounts of LSD, sometimes hundreds of times the standard therapeutic dose, with the aim of inducing intense hallucinations and altered states of consciousness. The effects were often unpredictable and could include vivid visual and auditory experiences, as well as profound changes in perception and thought. It was hoped that by pushing the human mind to the extreme, researchers could unlock new possibilities for control and manipulation. Hypnosis was another technique employed by the CIA. This form of mental suggestion and influence was seen as a way to bypass the conscious mind and directly influence a subject's thoughts, feelings, and actions. Through a combination of focused attention and guided suggestions, the CIA sought to create a state of heightened suggestibility, allowing them to implant ideas or influence behavior without the subject's awareness. Electroshock therapy, a medical procedure used to treat severe mental disorders, was also utilized in these experiments. By applying a controlled electric current to the brain, the CIA aimed to disrupt and alter brain activity with the ultimate goal of influencing behavior and cognition. While electroshock therapy had been used with some success in clinical settings, the methods employed by the CIA were often more intense and carried significant risks, including memory loss, confusion, and physical trauma. But MK-Ultra didn't stop at altering consciousness. Sensory deprivation experiments were also conducted, subjecting individuals to environments devoid of sensory stimulation in an attempt to understand the effects on the human psyche. By removing external stimuli like sight, sound, and touch, the CIA aimed to create a unique state of isolation, which they believed could enhance the effectiveness of other mind control techniques or reveal the limits of human endurance. Sleep deprivation was another tactic used by the CIA, keeping subjects awake for extended periods to observe the impact on their mental and physical health. Prolonged sleep deprivation can lead to hallucinations, paranoia, and impaired cognitive function, making it a potent tool for those seeking to exert control or break down a subject's resistance. By understanding the effects of sleep loss, the CIA believed they could develop strategies to exploit these vulnerabilities for their own purposes. To carry out these chilling experiments, the CIA recruited unwitting subjects from various backgrounds, including prisoners, soldiers, and psychiatric patients. These individuals were often coerced or deceived into participating in the experiments without their knowledge or consent. Prisoners were offered leniency or rewards in exchange for their participation, while soldiers were selected for their perceived obedience or susceptibility to suggestion. Psychiatric patients were seen as vulnerable populations who could provide valuable insights into the effects of mind control techniques. However, it wasn't just vulnerable populations that became victims of MK-Ultra. Ordinary civilians were also targeted, often unknowingly. The CIA developed techniques to influence or manipulate individuals in everyday settings, blurring the lines between reality and deception. By understanding how to influence behavior in public spaces, the CIA could potentially control individuals without their knowledge, creating a chilling prospect of hidden manipulation. As the experiments progressed, the CIA encountered numerous challenges and setbacks. Subjects often reacted unpredictably to the extreme measures used against them, leading to dangerous situations and compromised security. The use of LSD, in particular, proved to be problematic as the drug's effects were difficult to control and could have unintended consequences. Additionally, ethical concerns and legal ramifications loomed over the program as the true extent of the experiments became known. Public outcry and calls for accountability forced the CIA to take steps to conceal its activities, leading to the destruction of many records and the cover-up of certain details. One of the most disturbing aspects of MK-Ultra was the lack of oversight and accountability. The CIA operated with little to no external scrutiny, meaning that their actions were not subject to public review or legal constraints. This allowed the agency to push the boundaries of ethical conduct, experimenting with extreme techniques without fear of repercussion. The secrecy surrounding MK-Ultra only added to its sinister nature, creating an atmosphere of fear and distrust. As news of the program leaked and investigations commenced, the CIA's efforts to cover up its activities became apparent, further fueling suspicions and conspiracy theories. The deliberate destruction of evidence and the withholding of information only served to deepen the public's unease and erode trust in the government. Despite the secrecy and controversy, information about MK-Ultra eventually came to light, exposing the horrifying truth to the public. Declassified documents and congressional investigations revealed the existence of the program and its chilling objectives. The revelation of these experiments sent shockwaves around the world, raising profound questions about government power, ethics, and the boundaries of scientific research. Public outcry and outrage followed, demanding justice for the victims and accountability for those responsible. Calls for reform and increased oversight of intelligence agencies grew louder, urging greater transparency and restrictions on covert operations. The exposure of MK-Ultra marked a turning point in the public's perception of the CIA and government agencies. Trust was shattered, and skepticism towards government activities intensified. The realization that such sinister programs had been carried out in secret raised fears about the potential for abuse of power and the importance of safeguarding civil liberties. The legacy of MK-Ultra continues to cast a long shadow, serving as a cautionary tale about the dangers of unchecked government authority and the importance of protecting individual rights and freedoms. One of the most famous cases associated with MK-Ultra is that of Frank Olson, a scientist working in the CIA's notorious Research Division. On May 28, 1953, Olson attended a meeting at a hotel in Washington, D.C., where he was covertly given a dose of LSD by CIA operatives. Little did he know that this seemingly routine day would have tragic consequences. Over the next few days, Olson began to experience the mind-altering effects of the LSD, which included intense hallucinations, paranoia, and a distorted sense of reality. As his mental state deteriorated, he became increasingly agitated and confused, leading to his hospitalization. However, what happened next remains shrouded in mystery and speculation. According to the official account provided by the CIA, Olson jumped out of a hotel window during a supervised outdoor session, leading to his death. But many have questioned the validity of this explanation, citing inconsistencies and a lack of evidence. Conspiracy theories abound, suggesting that Olson was actually murdered by the CIA to silence him due to his knowledge of the agency's unethical activities. The circumstances surrounding Olson's death remain a source of intrigue and debate, highlighting the dark secrets and potential abuses of power within MK Ultra. His case serves as a reminder of the tragic human cost of these experiments and the lasting impact they had on individuals and their families. Today, the legacy of MK Ultra continues to captivate and disturb people worldwide. This chilling program serves as a stark reminder of the depths to which government agencies will go in pursuit of power and control. The use of mind-altering drugs, hypnosis, and other experimental techniques raises profound ethical questions about the manipulation of the human psyche. Moreover, the targeting of unsuspecting individuals without their consent or knowledge underscores the importance of privacy, autonomy, and the protection of civil liberties. As we reflect on the history of MK Ultra, it is crucial to learn from the mistakes of the past and remain vigilant in safeguarding our rights and freedoms. By understanding the chilling details of this program, we can work towards preventing such abuses of power from happening again. The story of MK Ultra is not merely a historical footnote. It is a cautionary tale for future generations, reminding us to question authority, demand accountability, and protect the sanctity of human life and dignity. Let us ensure that the dark legacy of MK Ultra serves as a catalyst for positive change, driving us to create a world where such horrors are never repeated. We hope you found this video informative. If you enjoyed it, please leave us a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. We appreciate your support and look forward to bringing you more fascinating content in the future. Thanks for watching.